Hello and welcome to the second race of the SuperTrofeo brought to you by the privateers Pitbox. The second round of this championship brings us to the Misano World Circuit Marco Simoncelli, where 21 drivers line up their Lamborghini Huracan SuperTrofeos to battle on a flooded track. Before we head into the results of qualifying, let's reflect back on the current standings after round 1 at Monza. Jonathan Riley is in first place, but he was unable to attend the second round. Felix Young is in second, followed by Pavel Dolezal and Oscar Pink. Emma Plates in fifth, in front of Bonner, Schuster, Kruger, Jonge and Westerhoff. Qualifying was held on Sunday at noon. The track had been pestered by rain, which only increased during the session. De Jong is on pole, followed by Pink. Then we have Bonner and Dolezal on the second row, Eiberg and Schuster on row 3, Voisin and Plate on row 4, Marquardt and Lemke on 5, Westerhoff and Roper on row 6, Bird and Del Biondo on 7, Jacobs and Starr on 8, Huey and Scholtens on 9, Matthews, Jonge and Kruger failed to set a valid lap time during qualifying and will be starting from the back. The cars are lining up and ready to go at a wet Imola. Will the lights turn green? Yes, they will, and they're off. Let's see who makes it into turn 1 first. Will it be Felix de Jong? Yes, he will. Bonner's on the inside of Pink, but thinks better of it. Tries around the outside, but there's no space. Let's see if they make it through turn 4. All in one piece. Looks like they did. We have them coming up to the back straight. Spray is unimaginable. Bonner's eyeing up Oscar Pink. Schuster. He is in 7th position. Oh, and in the foreground we have Dennis Marquardt totally losing control of his Lamborghini. And that's a free 6th position to Andreas. Meanwhile, that's Eiberg parked up. Well, Willem Westerhoff is looking inside Emma Plate. Emma's going wide. Wouldn't be able to profit. Doesn't look like it. Meanwhile, he's already got Jeroen Jonge behind him. Jeroen Jonge is up to 9th position already after starting at the back. Toby Roper in 13th position. He lost 1 position. Meanwhile, heading into turn 1. You can see the dreadful conditions these drivers have to endure. The Lamborghini not being the easiest car to drive, especially in this weather. Here's Dubstar, and in the background there's somebody off. That's Wayne Matthews. It's going to be easy pickings for Dubstar. As Wayne Matthews is able to continue his course. This is Mathieu Voisin and Erwin Scholtens. Mathieu be able to. It's a difficult spot to do an overtake, but Erwin opens up the door for him. A little bit extreme in my opinion, but yeah, in these conditions it's hard to keep your car on track. Meanwhile, Mathieu has a slight wiggle, but he's able to continue. We have Oscar Pink. He's in second place. He's really doing well for himself here. Going into turn 1. Very careful on the curbs. Don't want to go wide. Meanwhile, Willem Westerhoff just behind James Bird. Will he make the inside? Yes, nice move by him. James is sticking to the outside. It's a drag race to the next turn. I think James has kept his position there. Yes, he has. Oh, and that looks like ammo had an off. He's in 6th position. Oh, and there we have Andreas losing out. Giving back his 5th position. Meanwhile, Sar Lemke has found the tail end of Jeroen Jongen's yellow Lamborghini. Jongen is going for the inside on Andreas. Looks like he will be able to take 6th position. As he makes it further up the field. Mathieu Vassin and Erwin Schotten still going at it. This is now a battle for 13th place. Ooh, and Erwin just loses out, but manages to continue. Well held by him. But that gives Mathieu once again the position. Meanwhile, we have Willem Westerhoff having a better exit than Toby. Oh, and Toby going straight. Yeah, no, that's not what you want to do. If you want to defend your position at least. And that's 11th place to Willem Westerhoff. This is Jeroen Jonge. Already up to 4th position. Will he take a dive on the inside on ammo? Ooh, and there's a slight nudge. Jeroen Jonge has a spin. But ammo is able to continue. Ooh, and that's close with Mathieu. But there's no contact there anymore. No further contact at least. After the initial one. This is James Bird losing control. Ooh, no, keeping control, but losing a lot of time in the process. Giving Willem Westerhoff the opportunity to go around the outside. And that's Willem up to 8th position, while James is down to 9th. Meanwhile, Oscar Pink has made his pit stop. He's now behind James Bird. In 6th position, to be exact. Nearly hits him on the way out of that turn, but is able to, yes, he's able to overtake James without any form of problem. So he won't be held up. This might be turning out as a battle for strategy. As Pavel is now in 2nd place, behind Felix de Jong. Very careful around these fast corners in the wet. James also made his pit stop. He's now in 11th, just in front of Danish Marquardt. Danish looks to the inside. It's late on the brakes. Will he hold the turn? Yes, he will, and that's a clean overtake by Danish Marquardt on James Bird, who is now down to 12th position, while Danish is up to 11th. Meanwhile, Andreas is still driving his laps, now in 7th, with Bonner close behind him. Will Bonner go around the outside here? He certainly tries it, goes very deep. Here we have Oscar Pink going through the first set of turns behind Pavel Dolezal. And here we have Felix de Jong coming out of the pits. Will he be able to maintain first position, or will Pavel Dolezal be able to overtake? It looks like Pavel Dolezal's got the position. It's got close, but no, it looks like he has it. Especially now that Felix de Jong has a slight wiggle, he can't do the overtake. It's Pavel Dolezal in first now, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, it's Felix de Jong behind Pavel Dolezal after his pit stop. Willem Westhoff going extremely slow, letting the leaders pass. Oscar Pink is right behind them as well. It's a very close affair for the top three drivers. Oscar staying right on their tails. Whenever one of the leaders makes a mistake, he'll be happy to profit from it. But alas, they won't make a mistake, as Pavel Dolezal is heading into the final turn right in front of Felix de Jong, who is getting mightily close, but it won't be enough for him to get the victory here. It's Pavel Dolezal in first, Felix de Jong in second, Oscar Pink in third position. That's the first victory by Pavel Dolezal. As we've just seen, Pavel Dolezal was able to take home his first ever win at the Privateers Pitbox. Felix de Jong finished a close second with Oscar Pink in tow. Oscar was also able to record the fastest lap time and takes home 5 bonus points for that. Behind them, Jeroen Jonge was able to climb all the way up to 4th position after failing to set a lap during qualifying. Plates in 5th, with Bonner behind. Kruger and Schuster battled to the finish, with Kruger eventually finishing just ahead of Schuster. Marquardt and Vassin round out today's top 10. The qualifying result means that Dolezal and de Jong are tied for points coming out of this round. Erwin Scholtens once again takes home the bonus points for MVP, as he was able to improve by 4 positions during the race. The lucky losers this time are Bonner and Vassin, each losing out 3 positions during the race. Looking at the standings after round 2, we find Felix de Jong in the lead, followed by Pavel Dolezal in second and Oscar Pink in third. Plates in 4th, just ahead of Bonner and race 1 winner Riley. Arch United Cup champion Jeroen Jonge is down in 7th position. Schuster and Kruger are tied for 8th, while Westhoff and Raanzaat are top 10. This is it for the second round of the SuperTrofeo presented by the Privateers Pitbox. If you want to jump in, registrations are still open. See the links in the description to learn how you can be part of this awesome championship. Next Friday we will do 2 races at Imola, one at noon and one at night. To make it easier after the first 2 wet rounds, these are guaranteed to be run in dry conditions. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I know making these videos is worth the effort. I hope to see you next time at Imola.